everybody, my name is Puppetine from I Love Puppets, here today on I Love Puppets Today. For what, you might be wondering, what could it be, The CW, the shows, they're coming back, and who is there to start us off but Stargirl? Yes, originally a DC original series, now on the CW, and a lot of people are wondering, with Season 2 coming on the CW, what's going to happen? What could it be? Could it be that it falls into the toxic waste of other shows that we will not mention? Why? Because this isn't one of them. This is a good and solid show that I deeply enjoy. I just finished the first season, actually last night, to get ready for this. And, I'm still feeling those good vibrations, and they ride it all the way through to the very beginning of this episode. But before we get into that, before we take a deep dive, let us first introduce, from the darkness, the Frog! Froggy. Froggy. Huh? Hello!
Hi!
Hello there. Are you excited?
For what?
We're back! The CW reviews! We haven't been able to review for a few weeks.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's time to remember them. I understand the past few videos we've done, they've all been classic puppet theater or a movie review, but no more. Back to the shows, as it should be.
Yeah, we promise you no more Star Wars comments.
No, I don't promise that.
And also, you should turn the echo thing off.
You know what? You should remind me that before I went live, Froggy.
Well, you're the guy in charge. You should know these things. Oh, much better.
Much better? Okay. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and look at some of these comments while you say, were you excited for Stargirl to come back, Froggy?
I was hesitant because it's on the CW now.
Mm-hmm.
Usually what happens is that people who are in charge of it aren't in charge anymore, and then it gets worse.
All right, well, let's start with this one right here. Marania saying, let's see if Stargirl unseats Superman Lois is the best CW show, or if it ranks with Batwoman / Supergirl as the worst. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it does not. It doesn't rank that far below. It doesn't for me anyway, it doesn't unseat Superman and Lois yet. We're going to have to wait and see. That being said, Superman is ending right here. And this is just beginning anew. Zach is saying that the first season of Stargirl was better than Superman and Lois. In some ways, I agree. Not completely. And then Zach points out that it wasn't a CW show originally. And that is the truth. And yep, like we said, it doesn't wreck the show thus far. We'll be digging deeper. We want to say hello to Tillium. It is good to see you too. And Froggy has asked me to remind people to check out the ticker below.
Yep.
I'm not going to read the whole thing. Why? Because it's time to get into where we left off. Where we left off, the ISA, the Injustice Society of America, was destroyed, pretty much. And it seems that as we're getting back to modern day living, that Courtney and friends are having a hard time adjusting. It starts out with this creepy opening that gives us a peek at the next new villain. I don't remember.
It was that raccoon.
No, not the raccoon.
He was a big villain. It's
a purple little gem, like a diamond. And there is a name, I can't remember it. It starts with a V, right?
Wasn't he Eclipso?
Oh, Eclipso. I think you're right. Yes, Eclipso. And she, whatever. Eclipso basically leads to I'm guessing, the demise of a little girl.
Well, yeah, his name was Bruce, and her name was Rebecca. His origin of Bruce Wayne.
No. LK is just popping by to say hi because they're going to see the episode. Yes. Yeah, it is back this week, so you better go ahead and get watching when you can. And then come back and check out the review after, because we want to share our thoughts. And we want you to share yours as well. Anyway. No. I haven't earned it anyway.
You have to earn those?
I don't know.
Well, you're definitely not paying for them.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, getting back to it.
Anyway.
Delay. Courtney ends up in trouble. Why? Because the family is feeling like this is getting a little too much. Pat and her mom, they want to take a trip for 2 weeks because summer is just around the corner. And so they're planning their summer vacation, and it's all getting pretty exciting whenever they're going back to school for their last day.
Except the kids don't want to go.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Mike wants to actually he wants to learn how to fly the robot.
Yeah, he wants to learn how.
And she wants to keep patrolling the air because she says, "I'm a superhero." She's like, "What do I need school for? I'm not gonna get a job after this."
Yeah,
which I kind of agree with her, because you live in a freaking DC universe. Having a job and trying to be a superhero does not work. Ask Peter Parker. Peter Parker has the same problem. Barry Allen, it doesn't make a difference. Marvel copies DC, DC copies Marvel.
Well, I'm not sure I agree with that.
If you're a superhero, do you think Batman he's a billionaire? Do you think he'd be working as a gas station clerk?
No, but Wonder Woman works works in museums. They have to have a balance of normal life and their super lives, and that's the message.
But does she do that in the comics though?
I'm not sure.
Actually, Clark Kent does not hold a job at all, because he quit. He started in Superman and Lois. He doesn't have a job. This whole entire time, he has no job.
No, he was fired in Superman and Lois, but that's a different matter. Different
and he still doesn't have a job in the comics because he doesn't have Clark Kent anymore. He's Superman all the time now.
Yeah. Didn't he just reveal his identity
2 years ago?
Well, I thought it was 10 issues ago, but
no, it was 2 years ago. It was with Bendis. Bendis revealed it.
Well, yeah, that was 2 years.
It feels like 2 years. Maybe it's only a year, but
you know what they say? Time flies when you're having fun. I guess it's not fun with Bendis. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Of course, they don't want to go. They want to learn about their new superhero lives. They're inspired. They want to go ahead and see what they can do. But Pat and the mom obviously they don't want that. They want to go and have a normal time. So what do? They go ahead and they book this trip. But after the girls, sorry, not the girls. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. I forgot about Mike. He's a boy. He's a boy for now. They go to school, and Courtney is trying to basically say how this is getting a little too much. They need to be there in this town. They need the JSA around.
Well, actually, it started out with the JSA saying the whole group, they're done. But if you need, if there's ever a problem, then call us. But we're not patrolling every freaking night. She's like, I'll drop back. Don't worry, guys. We don't have to do it 7 days a week. We do 6 days a week.
Yeah, this is her life now, and that's how she feels about it.
Well, she felt that she's chosen for a reason, and now when it's quiet again, she doesn't want to give it up because she has fun being Stargirl.
Which I understand, but it's not exactly an easy thing to do. A lot of these people had lives before they became superheroes, and now they don't need the superheroes. Not right now. But at school, Courtney causes trouble. Why? Because Artemis, she's the daughter of Sportsmaster and what was her name? Tigress, yes, who are now in jail. Yes, I don't know who's taking care of Artemis, but she is talking about, oh yeah, my parents are in jail and they were framed and somebody was behind it. I'm going to find out who. And she's holding this hockey stick and she's trying to give it to somebody.
Well, to be fair, it didn't look that way.
It didn't look that way. From the angle we saw and the angle Courtney saw, it looked like Artemis was trying to hit her in the head. And so
the fact that Artemis, who say that Artemis doesn't know about that she's Stargirl?
Yeah.
Courtney doesn't know that. Remember, because all the villains know.
All the villains know, but we don't know about their kids. But Artemis was just handing it off. But Courtney, it's too late. Courtney takes it and knocks her over. And that's when the new principal calls Courtney's mom and dad.
Yep.
Bring them over. And that's when he alerts them that she has been failing classes and has to go to summer school. Yeah.
Boo! Hiss! Boo!
Yep. So it ruins their trip. And now, Pat made plans to have his garage looked over by another mechanic in the area.
To be fair, I think Pat was running away. He knows better than else. Being a superhero, just because you think villains are gone does not mean they're not. They're not coming back.
I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, we have to realize that this isn't just this is a small town in America. It's not like it's metropolis.
Yeah, but there's still people unaccounted for.
Yeah.
Grundy, you think Grundy's dead? Pat has to be a complete moron if he thinks that Grundy's dead. You think Grundy's not going to come back?
Grundy and then beat to a pulp, and he ran away because he lost.
But also Grundy. If you listen to radio reports like Rex Tyler was listening to him, I think his name is Rex. Is his son name?
No.
Rick Tyler. Yeah, Rick.
Yes.
The radio report says that someone's been going around into the restaurants and stealing stuff, food and all that stuff. But it almost looks like a bear broke down the door and stuff. Until he he thinks it's not Grundy. Until he comes, he's driving in his dad's car, his dad's Mustang, and then he sees the tree knocked over, and he sees the bottles of wine, of alcohol or whatever it is, and then he sees the footprint.
Absolutely, yeah. And so he has an indication that Grundy is out there. And later on, we get to see him in school.
I just want to point out, it was really out of character for him because he felt like, I remember he kept saying, "There's no way that he survives. I kicked his butt." It wasn't
survive. It wasn't that he would come back.
He said he's buried under the rubble. That's what he said. I kicked his butt.
No. The one buried under the rubble was what's her name? What's her, the girl with hair?
Jade?
Jade.
Is that her name is?
No. Cindy? Something like that?
Cindy Moon? I don't know.
No. That's a different
anyway, but I was...
Cindy Berman. Thank you, Zach. He should be on name.
He comes as one of those guys you think, it's being CW, and he start crying about it and begin just angry, disgruntled, saying, "No, I did this." The fact that he went out and then bought a bucket of chicken and left two buckets of chicken for Grundy, three of them. That doesn't seem like it's in character for him.
Well, he's gone through a lot of changes.
It's the guy who killed his parents.
His anger. He has been filled with rage since we met him, and he's trying to let that go. He spared Grundy when he could have killed them easily, and now he's kind of looking after him because Grundy is a stupid animal, like he said.
Wow, stupid animal. Wow.
Well, that's what he calls him in the end of the first season.
Yeah, but I don't agree with that. I wouldn't call him a stupid animal. That's offensive.
Oh, is it because you're an animal?
No, it's because you call people stupid is mean.
Well. Grundy isn't the brightest of the bulbs. Let's just say that. But
King Shark is a shark.
King Shark is King Shark is King Shark. But as Zach is saying, these are students. We can't expect them to act as grown-ups.
Exactly.
But
You
I
think
do want to point out. I want to point out that he's trying to let go, and that's part of what this is. However, in school, he aces a test. Every answer he gets right, and the teacher calls him out and says, "How'd you do it? You cheated. You must have. I want you to go ahead and do this test
he
from
probably
last
didn't
year."
cheat at all. He probably did it studied in the
Yeah, because see, his dad was a genius himself, but now that he knows who his dad really is, he's starting to grow. He's starting to put forth the effort. He has more to him than just being, well, a strong man for an hour.
And honestly, I don't know what the principal is saying. Like, yeah, you know what? I aced this test, you know, and she's forced me to do it over. I'd be like, yeah, I feel like she's harassing me, and yeah.
We do a lot of spoilers here, Eric Breen. We're talking about Stargirl, which is a fantastic show, even though it is on the CW. Yes, and he's saying hi right there. Anyway, who else do we have to catch up with? Yolanda, she's having trouble in this episode. She's starting going to church again, but in the confession booth, she sits there and she just doesn't.
Yeah. Apparently, find out this isn't the first time she's come to a Catholic church, sat in the confessional pew, and just said, you know what? I just want to sit here and not talk to the priest
Again. So she's done it before.
But then she leaves it, and she has like a headache, and she's having flashbacks. She's haunted by the fact that she killed Brainwave.
Yeah. Yep. And Brainwave was absolutely an evil man, and this conversation comes up with Courtney later on.
My thing is that they're holding the JSA up as pedestals. Do you think this isn't the normal JSA? Do you think the JSA can remember having killed anybody?
Yeah, no.
Isn't this? Well, I don't know if they're gonna tie it to Arrowverse, but man, people are dying. There were heroes weren't being heroes. There's no. If this was CW did Captain America, he'd be killing people.
Yeah, no.
So for her to be like, oh yeah, the original one, and Cat, I don't think he killed anybody. I'm like thinking like he probably killed a bunch of guys.
Idealism is a large part of this.
Yeah.
And it's hard not to have that idealism. They're supposed to be this shining beacon for America, and they were inspirational, but they were human too. They had flaws, they had issues, and they had troubles that they had situations they had to face. And I'm sure they had
the troubles I've seen.
Nobody knows the sorrow. Anyway, yeah. She brings us up to Courtney, and Courtney is like, I wasn't there. I didn't see what exactly you did, but I don't know how else you could have handled the situation, which is true. And so she's going to be facing with this a little bit. But what else? I think other than what?
Oh yeah, no, not just that. We get this guy's name Eugene. Who's the guy who wants to watch the shop when they're gonna leave? And the guy he just Zeke. Yeah, this other guy who's like kind of I think he's the one that runs the junkyard, isn't he?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, he discovers the back room in the garage. He discovers the robot, and he's like, you know what? I don't know what your hobby is, but it's really cool if you install the flamethrower right there. I'll go get the parts.
Yeah, and he's just now helping with the robot. It's kind of cool. Beth, Zach has reminded me. Thank you. We need Zach around more often because he can remember the names better than you.
I don't know why he's not on this. He watched it with us.
Well, he's spending a little time with the wife. Let him enjoy his wife time, Froggy.
Yeah, how's he doing that if he's watching us?
Maybe she's watching too. Hello, Lady Richmond.
Hello, Zach's wife.
Hi. Anyway, like we were saying, Beth, yes, the new Dr. Midnight. Her goggles are running this basic kind of a computer AI, and it's not actually Chuck, as she calls him. And it's really hard to watch her go through her situation. Why? Because her parents, which they do not show a lot of love to her anyway, it's even more troublesome because she finds divorce papers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're workaholics.
Yep.
So it's no surprise that they're going to get divorced because they probably never see each other.
Yeah. And it's just kind of disappointing, especially for her. I thought things would look up, but that's the problem.
Remember, she's also the social anxiety one. She's never had any friends. She focuses on her parents, and stuff, and then
she tries to make up this parent trap kind of situation. Go ahead and make them a nice dinner, give them a nice romantic evening, but both of them fail to show up, and that's when. After a failed reboot of Chuck, as she calls it, the Dr. Midnight AI, it seems to load up, and it says hello, and she puts him on, and it seems Chuck may be back, but the AI doesn't recognize her, and shuts off as soon as she tries to clear up who she is. It's very sad for her.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this brings us to one of the final moments of the episode, which is Courtney. She has stopped being Stargirl for 2 weeks, but she's having a hard time trying to drop it. She has the staff with her as she's trying to study these files.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Isn't it like the whole entire summer school she can't be?
Yeah, that's basically what they're saying.
Yeah.
And that's when she hears a noise. So she goes downstairs, and down the stairs. What does she find? Oh, no. Well, there's somebody coming up from the attic with the Green Lantern, which started fritzing earlier. The Green Lantern.
Do we get the most badass cat fight I've ever seen?
Well, neither of them are cats.
Wow.
Yeah. But yes, Courtney and a new character who introduces herself as, after they have a moment to stop fighting.
Well, after
Green
she destroys
Lantern's daughter.
You mean after Courtney blasts a giant hole through the kitchen counter island?
Yeah, they definitely wrecked that house again. But yeah, Green Lantern's daughter, which I believe what's her name in the comics?
I thought it was Jade, isn't it?
Well, she didn't say her name. Not here.
Yeah.
So we don't know yet. We just know she's apparently the daughter of the Green Lantern.
Well, we only know that we see her. She's wearing the ring.
Yep. She has the ring. She has the lantern, and she kicks ass.
And I wonder how did she get the ring? Did she break into the JSA headquarters?
Well, if her dad went off and lived a normal life on his own.
Did he? I thought he died.
I don't know.
Didn't they all die in the beginning at the very first episode?
Well, no, we saw some of them die. We didn't see all of them. Which Green Lantern Marania is asking?
Alan Scott.
Not Green Lantern Corps Green Lanterns.
It's just JSA.
I disagree with you, Dragon Ball Talk. I don't feel like it dropped the ball after the 4th episode of the first season, and I still like it. I like it a lot, and I look forward to continuing it. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I think we're going to find out next week. But there's one more thing to talk about. Cindy is alive, and she goes into the old Injustice Society headquarters. In her hands is the gem, which holds Eclipso.
Yep.
And she has a file. I believe it's called, what was it? Injustice Unlimited. That's neat. And
no, Alan Scott's not gay in this.
Well, we don't know Alex.
Well, I don't think he's even alive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
And that proves that he's not. You know what? Alan Scott wasn't even gay in the comics. In the main continuity, he had children. He just recently became gay in the main continuity.
I'm not here to talk about that.
I'm just pointing out Marani's comment. That's all.
I just really. But anyway.
Actually, I like this better than Suicide Squad or Snyder Cut. Sorry. I'm a Just John's fan.
Well, that's a different kind of debate for me, too. But what was I saying?
You were saying about Eclipso?
Yes, Cindy and Eclipso. They have a file. They open it up, and there are pictures inside. There's one of Brainwave's son who died last year when Brainwave killed him. So she goes ahead and rips up that photo. But she takes out the pictures of Artemis, some goth-looking kid, and what's his name? Connor?
Henry was the original guy.
No. The one Icicle's son.
Oh, it might be Connor.
Yeah. Connor. Yes, I believe so too. But I was already saying there's one more picture in there.
Cameron. Right. Sorry. Yeah, it's all come back to me. Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
I did not look at the chat whatsoever.
Well, I'm trying to explain. Fine. Cameron, which is Icicle's son. Icicle's dead. Cameron's back in town. He is a part of the new recruitments that Cindy is going to be starting. Done.
Yes, done.
And so is Mike. Anyway, I think you're right. We are done here. Well, this isn't all, though, for tonight. Why? You might be wondering. Well, Superman and Lois is back, too. So after you watch this, we really enjoy the show. Right, Froggy?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I love it.
You're going to see how we feel about... I feel they are, Maranya. This isn't insulting at all to the original characters, which is always a nice thing. And that's what
you can watch these on the CW.
Yeah. Yep. It's
free.
Public now. Yes, on the CW app, a day after the release, and you can figure out for yourself. But like I was saying, yes, please keep on topic, as Marania's saying. We're going to Superman and Lois in just a few moments. I'll get the stream up and running, and we'll go live soon. So be on the lookout for that. Tweet on at Puppetine. And as we said, check the ticker below. Donate to our Ko-Fi. It helps us make more videos and do more classic puppet theater.
Yep.
And until next time, we hope you liked the video. And if you did, leave a like and leave a comment if you're watching afterwards. We want to hear your thoughts on Stargirl. But until then, for Froggy and myself, thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time, or in a few minutes. Bye! Bye!